So, keikaku means plan in Japanese.
Translate.
Do you have proof of that? Here it is. Here's the proof.
Yeah.
We did it. We did it. All right.
Yep.
What does
We
Peach have
have
to
a
say?
letter from Luigi.
No, Luigi. Bro, I got a star, but now I can't get back. This picture showed where I am. Help!
Wow, this
No,
is...
I just looked it up. Keikaku does indeed mean plan in Japanese. That is not a
Wow.
joke.
Anyway. So...
Okay, it
anyway,
would have
we
been
to
weird
go
if you
back to,
looked in Google Translate and you got a different answer.
We gotta go find Luigi again for another star.
Is Mario
there's
Galaxy the best Wii
Honey
game?
Hive. What?
Is Mario Galaxy the best Wii game?
It's my
Depends on who you
favorite
ask.
game.
Some people will say yes.
I think actually, yeah. It's kind of
I
like,
mean,
I know a lot of people would say 64 is their favorite. And
it's the
64
highest
game.
rated next to Mario Galaxy, Super Mario Galaxy 2.
That wasn't the question.
Yeah, but well, it means that in a lot of people's opinions, yes.
It's yeah. I mean, I'd definitely say
Counterpoint: Xenoblade
it's,
Chronicles is on the Wii.
yeah,
funny
Xenoblade
because
Chronicles is
Xenoblade
great. That
Chronicles
being
is a
said-
video game on the Wii.
That being said, when it comes to Xenoblade Chronicles, now the definitive edition is out. It's like just play that version.
This is true.
I mean,
what else we got?
I mean,
The
Cave
Wii
Stories
version-
on the Wii, Ian.
Tape Story's on everything.
Yeah,
Tape
but
Story's on the
Story-
Sega Genesis.
We're thinking, we're
doesn't
talking
count,
Wii
you fucker.
exclusive.
Oh, I know, I'm joking.
Yeah.
let's
Anyway,
see.
I couldn't remember where to go, so you're gonna get to watch me faff about here and try to figure out where the hell Luigi is.
Complete side note. I just really like Kirby's Epic Yarn. I think it's
Kirby's
very
Epic Yarn
fine.
was pretty good, even if I think the initial idea wasn't a Kirby game, but then they made it a Kirby game. for some
Yeah,
reason.
it was supposed to be about the other guy.
It is a very
Yeah, and then I guess it got Star Fox Adventured, where it's
true.
like, oh hey, this guy looks like Kirby. We should
I-
make this a Kirby game.
Sorry, I'm looking through this. I've just remembered how much Bit Trip I played on the Wii. Like, I got the demo and I played the shit out of it forever.
Are you looking at your Wii?
I do
or are
have
you
the
just
Bit
looking at
Trip Runner
Wii
demo,
games?
yes.
I'm just looking at Wii, like, top rated. I'm going from top rated to lowest
Yeah.
rated.
Sit on, you
Um,
idiot! You're not supposed to go there. It's somewhere else.
We've got what else? Super
Wants
Paper
to
Mario.
talk with the piranhas.
Different Paper Mario. It's a great game. I
Very
love
good.
that.
No More Heroes 1 and 2.
Oh yeah,
Classics.
that's now it's on other consoles too though.
Yeah.
Now you can
Okay,
get
but
on
back then it
Switch.
wasn't.
Yeah,
I'll
back
count
then,
it.
Of course,
It was
back then
very
a Wii exclusive,
designed for the
so-
Wii.
Yeah.
Mario-
If No More Heroes doesn't count, then Super Mario Galaxy doesn't fucking count.
Yeah,
WarioWare, Smooth Moves, Dead Space Extraction.
Dead Space Extraction.
I didn't realize it had such a high rating. Isn't it actually a good game?
It's either that or it's that Wii users were very, very like starved for hardcore games.
But this is Metacritic.
Oh yeah, I guess.
These-
But at
these are
same
the
time,
critics.
It's like, you know, I'm trying to think about other games on the Wii that I was a big fan of. That I'm like a big fan of.
The lowest-
The last story is supposed to be a great RPG. I haven't played it yet though.
Yeah, I've heard really good things about Trauma Team.
Oh yeah,
that,
Trauma Team. I've heard some great things about.
that
That's-
whole like series, and there's the DS
Yeah.
version.
I do want to check that game. I want to check that series out. I've often heard it kind of positively compared to like Ace Attorney, except you're like a surgeon, you know?
Oh yeah, Sonic Colors.
Oh, I love Sonic Colors.
Not the other ones. Let's not talk about those.
Which reminds me, Sonic Colors is getting a updated port on the Switch and PS4 and stuff, and it's great because it was on the Wii as an exclusive for the longest time, and now you can play it on other things.
Oh man, the colors.
I always
don't-
laugh when I hear Switch and PS4 because that tells me the Xbox One was excluded, as it should.
As it should be.
Is it
Man.
Live an Xbox Series X? I don't know. We'll have to.
I ain't gonna
I
lie,
don't.
guys.
The Xbox Series X, that
I'll
wasn't the
look it up.
question.
I'll look
The
it
question
up.
was
I'll look it-
Xbox One.
I'm
And
looking
Sonic
it up
Col-
right now as
but-
we speak.
The colors don't feel so right.
I'm trying to remember. Some of the colors don't feel so right. We're gonna reach for the star.
I listened to
We're gonna
Reach for the Stars
tonight.
on loop, basically through the years of 2010 to 2012.
It's a great song. I mean, in general, I think Sonic games in general just have great music. Like even the vocal themes. Some of them are kind of corny, but I'm like, I don't know. They're all pretty sick, if you ask me.
Trauma Center, second opinion. Some great reviews.
I don't have a second
Sure.
opinion about Trauma Center, sorry.
Some of my favorite reviews are by people who have no fucking idea what they're talking about.
Oh
But
yeah.
they just went for it. For example, boring
yeah.
game with lame cutscenes. I returned it after a day.
Sounds like an Atlas game to me.
It's just like, I had to read, so I got
There
bored.
it
and
is.
turned
I
it
found
off.
Luigi. I think. Hopefully. I mean, I see him now, but I hopefully past Sinon also remembers where he is.
If there's a Sonic Colors, then why isn't there a Sonic Black and White?
Well, it depends on the TV you have.
Why
Black
isn't
and
there
White.
a Sonic Grays?
Depends on the TV one. Black and White, developed by Peter Molyneux.
While black and white are not colors, they are widely considered as such.
Yeah, I mean, you know, black is the absence of.
I thought white was the absence of
color.
color.
No,
Isn't-
white is well in
All of
in
them.
light. If we're talking light, white is a combination of all colors.
I thought that was black!
No.
Oh, black. it's the
Okay,
opposite.
actually, no. Brian's right. Brian's right.
No, Brian is totally incorrect, actually, because
It depends. It depends on what we're talking about. If we're talking about in terms of like computers and like paint. If
Okay,
if
no.
combine all colors,
Computers are
black.
different. Here's
No,
my argument.
think about-
If you mash every color, like right now, in like bring out the Crayola crayons, you mesh every color. You know what you're gonna get? A brown smudge.
You're
Think
gonna
about-
get shit.
Okay, no. Hear me out. Think about visible light as a spectrum, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So we have light from the sun, and light from the sun is like we
White
don't.
light.
Yeah, it's white light, and it bounces off of objects, and then the colors that aren't absorbed reflect back into our eyes, right?
Yep.
Which means that the light from the sun, which is white, contains every color. Therefore, Xenon is correct.
I remember physics class.
Okay, to be
Yeah.
fair, I don't.
I never think I remember
Really?
physics class, and I bust out some
There he
really
is.
random knowledge.
It's Luigi.
I was kind of
Get down
hoping
from
you'd
there.
stick around for another 2 minutes looking for Luigi.
There we go.
Ow, wow, hey, bro! I hate
Whole
because of that
thing.
big scary bug. Anyway, here's a power store. I don't need it anymore.
Well,
I'm pretty I just saw My Sims Kingdom for the Wii. I ain't gonna lie, I'm pretty sure that game spiked my interest in goth women. No further
I
questions.
think I own My
Sean.
Sims. I don't. I think it's on the. I think I own it on PC though.
No, not My Sims. My Sims Kingdom.
I know that you said Kingdom. I'm referring to the first game that I own.
Never mind. Sonic Colors Ultimate is on the Xbone.
Okay, this is stupid. Okay, so according to Google, in
Oh, hey,
physics,
Klonoa's on the Wii.
in physics,
Yeah,
black is the
there's a
absence of
remake
color.
of Klonoa.
But in art, black
yeah.
is the presence of color of all
Yeah.
colors.
Yeah,
So
it
it's
is.
like,
Makes
okay,
sense.
These are completely opposite things. Thanks.
Yeah,
Well,
Tron-
okay. Is it a physical conversation or an artful conversation?
That's the question.
I'm not a scientist.
I can't remember what the conversation was, so...
I am
good
a
luck.
I'm going with
scientist.
physics.
I live to understand me.
I'm going with art.
I am an
Because-
incurable.
Well, I'm going with
Like me.
physics, and that evens it out.
All right,
Because it's
Xenon.
4-1.
One more. Physics or art?
What?
It's not even a tiebreaker. It'd basically be tied if.
Is
you
this
were
a
to choose
physics
art,
question
and
or
he's
an
not
art
going to-
question?
It's a tiebreaker in that it either ties...
Xenon
I
needs
mean,
to answer it.
obviously, I'm gonna go for physics because that means I win.
Incorrect. Remember, folks, arguments are not about finding the truth. They're about winning.
About winning.
It's about winning. Man, that's like the that's like the opposite of Ace Attorney.
So basically, it's this entire conversation we just had about color.
Look, it's freeze flame. Look, it was an ice level, but now it's a fire level.
Well, that's what happens when you go to the core. You know what happens when a planet has a
You
frozen core? It's dead.
While you shoot the core. Man,
Oh.
you know, like okay, so I'm gonna say this right now. Nothing may like okay. So E3 happened recently, and so before E3 happened, I was talking about like, oh, not having E3 last year really made me like miss having E3, and now
And then E3
having
shot
E3
back.
this year reminded me, oh yeah, honestly, maybe they should have skipped E3 this year as well.
You know what? Honestly, I did miss being there though. Our E3 watch throughs were so fun together.
Yeah,
it
because
just
there were
sucked
games.
'cause I was
At least
I was
Nintendo.
busy
I
at
mean,
the time.
Nintendo was fun because everything because them and
Yeah, because
Microsoft
Nintendo has
really
games.
Nintendo Switch
Oh,
has
fucking
games. Yeah, Nintendo and Microsoft actually had games to show off. Everybody else were just
Hey,
there.
hey, there was the Marvel conference. I mean, Square Enix conference.
where they spent, what was it, like 15 to 20 minutes on the Guardians of the Galaxy game.
Let's
Oh,
go.
and then we got, oh man, the edgy Final Fantasy, the edgy Final Fantasy. Like,
I'm in a server with my Final Fantasy XIV friends, and the amount they were shit posting about the Final Fantasy
about how they're gonna
remake.
kill Chaos.
Chaos.
No. Literally just like some dude in a shirt, lol. Which like, you know what? Fair.
Okay, so I think my favorite part is there's this image going around of like a possible translation about like the plot of the game, and I really hope that this is real. I don't know if it is or not, but I'm gonna go read it, okay? Okay, so the plot to this Final Fantasy game is Jack is the hired manager of the ramen chain restaurant Cosmosu. One day, a new ramen store named Kaosu opens across from their store, stealing their customers and closing Jack's store. During the cleanup process, a gas pipe suddenly explodes, and Jack collapses into a coma. When he wakes up, he saw a strange world in front of him. Jack had forgotten everything but his name and the word chaos.
Chaos.
And
So it's time to control the chaos.
I can only hope that this is the actual plot. Because in that case, I'm like, you know what? Fucking a piss take isekai based.
Unequivocally. Very funny. Also, just so not true.
But can you imagine if it was? Man, I'm like, screw whatever game you guys were making. I want this game. I would much rather it turn out that he's like a ramen chain owner, and now that he's been isekai'd into this world, all he can remember is the word chaos. Oh look, it's a fire flower. It's the thing from all the other Mario games.
Hey, Sinon.
Yes.
How do you feel about the protagonist of Shin Megami Tensei V?
I don't know what Luke has to say first.
Okay, well,
because you're the SMT guy among us.
Oh, this is true. Right, yeah, cool. I please give me more SMT. I bought a Switch.
Yeah, I have a friend who is also saying like,
here.
man, now that SMT5 is coming out, I actually have to buy a Switch.
This SMT conversation lasted longer than the fire flower.
Yeah, right. I was gonna say.
See,
I don't
bought a Switch.
I don't like how like situational a lot of the power-ups in this game are.
What's it called? Yeah, I bought a Switch back in 2017. In Christmas of the launch, I was like, oh man, I'm gonna play Bayonetta 3 and SMT5 so hard. You guys can tell how badly that sentence aged. We're getting SMT5, sure. But, Bayonetta 3. Hey guys, what Bayonetta 3 used to be?
I think like there's a recent thing with Kamiya going like, look man, we're working on Bayonetta 3. What the fuck you want from me?
Yeah. At the same time, we were like talking, and honestly, I would rather like we not get any news and like Kamiya like take his time with the game.
Which is what we got.
Yeah. And on top of that, it's like there are already like a number of platinum games on the Switch that you can be playing. Like I really like Astral Chain. I need to like finish it, but I like really enjoyed my time with it, and I feel like I haven't heard like a lot of people like talking about that game, even though I think it's like a really neat.
I haven't downloaded. I'll give it a go. I gotta say, right, I'm reading the plot for Final Fantasy
the Final Fantasy Origins,
and it just reminds me how fucking yeah, and it just reminds me how good the plot for Final Fantasy XIV is. Like, unironically, it is the best written Final Fantasy game Like by
Okay,
a
how
mile.
dare you? Okay, how
It's
dare
not
you
even
say that?
close. No,
fuck
fuck
you.
you, buddy.
Final
Alright, listen.
Fantasy 9.
I don't
You
even
think-
care about Final Fantasy. Fuck you.
I'm allowed to make
I'm
bold
sorry, what did-
controversial
Are you?
takes that,
Uninformed
could
takes.
totally be wrong.
I'm sorry, I blacked out for a second. What did Luke say?
The Final Fantasy 14
Luke,
is the
what
best
did you
plot
say?
of the Final Fantasy game. Even
I
though-
said that Final Fantasy 14 was the best one. Not okay. Let me specify. Not the base game. The base game fucking sucks.
Oh,
and is
okay.
mid
So you're
as hell.
doing this claim
Just to
entirely out of
clarify.
lore.
Yeah. No. Just the writing. The writing is really, really good, but
Come
only in
on.
the later expansions, which requires you to play like a good 400 hours first. So I don't blame
kind
anyone
of
for
take is
not
this?
doing
What the
that.
hell kind of take is? Do you even know the plots of the other games?
No, because they're all boring.
All right, Luke, I'm shutting you down.
I'm
we're shutting this.
Hold on one
I'm
sec.
sorry,
hold on
but
one sec. Yes.
I'm having too much fun in this
I'm
conversation.
sending out the tactical nuke.
Tactical nuke!
You're going down, Luke.
Incoming!
Ian, you seem to have forgotten. You seem to have forgotten I live in Wales. Tactical nukes don't support Wales yet. You're not.
They haven't gotten them working
Have you
yet.
seen my tactical nukes?
Oh fuck. Oh shit.
Yes, and definitely
Oh,
doesn't
fuck.
have the Wales
Oh
patch.
fuck.
You've just targeted England on
Is there a
accident.
problem?
No.
Just trying to get this platform over there so I can like run across it. There we go. Oh shit. What else is it gonna bring up? Actually, speaking of that, the E3 stuff. Man, they're bringing back Advance Wars. I always wanted to get into that series. So that's cool. I might buy that.
For the
Oh,
GBA.
Oh fuck. Oh dicks.
Okay, so let's roll this back.
Oh,
Right.
crap.
Fucking hell.
SMT5.
It's okay.
Very excited. Looks good.
Protagonist is the protagonist
preparation- You wanna bang the protagonist. We know.
Yeah, you know it.
It's okay.
I just think it's.
Yeah,
So
the
does most of
design is
Twitter.
no shame.
I just think it's a cool design, and that the protagonist has like some luscious locks. Have you fucking seen those things? That's a mane right there.
Listen, me, the SMT5 protagonist having
I'm a
long
badder
hair.
bitch than all those other pretenders to the throne.
All I'm gonna say is right. Chinny's take on
I
that
didn't
was very
expect that
weird
from
to
him.
me. I didn't really. I was like, okay, Chinny, I kind of get where you're coming from. For context, Chinny said that, tried to imply that they were appealing to like people who like what's the name for it? Like fascist femboys, and I was like, this is such a niche thing. This is like you've got internet brain
It
rot.
kinda
Go
reads his bad
outside,
faith
touch grass.
if I'm being honest.
I think Chinny's genuinely just spent too much time on the
Look,
internet, which is
I've
understandable.
known the guy from
COVID
the
and
past
all.
server. I don't blame him for thinking. I'm like, I've been in that.
You know what?
I've
That's
been into the
fair.
server that he used to be with him, and I'm like, oh, I don't blame you for thinking that. Because I've like straight
All I'll
up
say
like
is,
I'm like I straight up know like the fucking people he's talking about.
oh, don't worry, I also know those kinds of people. But what's it called? What I will say is that in preparation, I'm going to be playing all of the SMT games from 3 to 4
So
Apocalypse,
3 games.
which also
but-
includes Strange. So no, 3, 4, 4 Apocalypse, Strange Journey, probably the Digital Devil
I want to play
Sagas.
SMT9 on the Xbox.
Well, okay, hang on, hold on there. You've jumped about 10 steps.
Really? Well, the thing about SMT9 that's cool about it for me is that it has character designs by Yasuomi Umetsu. And if you know who that is,
I couldn't remember for the life of me.
well, Ian and Brian know who that is.
Like, can you tell me
Kite,
something he's made?
Mezzo Forte.
Oh, yeah. I'm
Yeah,
bad
yeah.
with
Also
the rapper
have
names.
fucking high-class hentai, apparently. Gotta stop watching that garbage, my dude.
It's not high class
I've seen
hentai
that
because
so
it's not
far.
hentai. I mean, it has sex scenes.
Okay, you can get a DVD release without the sex scenes, so in that sense, you're not wrong.
Yeah.
If
I think
you're
my
lame.
DVD of Kite has the sex scenes unaltered. My DVD, removed. My my DVD of Mezzo Forte, on the other hand, does not. Kite is a better soundtrack, though. Like, I don't know, for some reason Mezzo Forte's got like this weird like MIDI soundtrack. Look, we're gonna race Cosmic Mario.
Evil Mario.
Evil Mario. Coming down.
Cruising down the street in my 6'4".
I'm learning to drive, and that shit is so scary. Especially driving stick shift.
No,
Holy
I can drive
shit.
stick shift. On the other hand, I I drive.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's not a good way to
I
race
definitely drive
Evil Mario.
The
Cringe.
skating physics are a
What?
little weird at times. For some reason, like when I spun there, it just completely killed all my momentum. I can make the jump, but it's all good.
Can I be honest with you?
There
for
we
a
go.
second?
Yeah.
Dan Olsen's Nostalgia Critic The Wall video is almost on like how much I return to it, and how much I can like.
I wish I could
It's
understand.
Craig.
Guys,
I think
Brian's gone
Craig,
in.
the recording, is trying to censor Brian from talking about Dan Olsen's video about the wall.
Listen.
Find me.
Brian is
Oh, there you
like
go.
he was trying to speak, and he just like
You have
he
30
ascended to a
seconds. You have 30
dimension that
seconds.
could
Descending.
not
You
Well,
have
it doesn't
30
matter
seconds.
now
count
because
down.
this video is about to end. But
descending channel.
We can talk about it next time on Super Mario
If we
Galaxy.
remember.
Next time on Super Mario Galaxy, Xenon starts dealing crack
Again?
in Colombia. Brian fucking
In Miami.
dies
Okay, no. He
again.
doesn't die again. We haven't killed him yet. Spoiler.
And then comes back to talk about Dan Olsen's The Wall video.
Aww.
And Ian.
I live